Hello everyone, this is the Elder Collector, and this is my review for my custom Kratos statue from the God of War series. This statue is by Perez, amazing artist. You guys should check out his work. He does a lot of great things. He's a traditional sculptor, hand painter. Everything on this statue has been touched by Aaron, and it's a masterpiece. Everything that I'm going to tell you guys today is, it's going to be amazing. That's all I can say about this figure. Everything down to the smallest details is just perfect on this statue. The sculpt is impeccable. It's probably one of the best sculpts I've ever seen. Every little detail he put into this piece is, it's just spot on. I'll start off talking about the base with you guys. The base is basically a Greek statue. It's been destroyed. I'm not sure who the face is on the base, but it's got a great paint job to it. There's a lot of blue tints to it. Makes the white really pop, and it looks like a real ancient statue. Also, you have this column that's been broken, which Kratos is leaping from, and it looks amazing. This is one of the things that got me into this statue. Was when I first saw it was the base. I thought it looked amazing. All the rocks crumbled with the Greek statue's face right there. It looked amazing to me. Around the base here, you'll have looks to be some sort of Greek symboling. Seen a lot, I know, like in Hercules, and in the game you see a lot of this design. I think he made a good choice by putting that in with the statue. You also see this symbol around his belt here, and I think it was a great addition. Moving up, I'd like to talk about the boots on this statue, which is the boots of Icarus. Kratos gets when he kills Icarus. The detail is amazing on this. The battle damage that's on these boots is impeccable. The paint job as well it's utter perfection. Like I said, I love all the battle damage that's done to the boots. The wings are sculpted very well. And I think that the boots of Icarus was a great design to put on the statue, depending on which game, which God of War game you played. One of my favorite parts about the statue was his, I call it his sash. I'm not 100% sure what you exactly call what he's wearing. The stitching that's done on the back here in the leather that's coming out, the stitching in the leather as well as the buckling. It's all sculpted very good. The paint job as well on it is great. The paint job on the front of the sash here with the golds coming out, as well as the brass color around the belt, mixed with that crimson red for the Spartan colors. If you look here at this body sculpt, it's one of the best sculpts of the human body I've ever seen. Like, not as an accurate human body, but an accurate depiction of how Kratos would look, and I think it's beautifully done. The scar here on his stomach, it's deep and it looks brutal, man. There's a lot of textures on the statue. Everywhere you feel has a different texture, as well with the tattoo in remembrance of his brother. If you feel that tattoo, it's a whole different feel than the actual body of Kratos, and it's put in there very well. It looks like it was tattooed on him, and I think it looks great because you have the separation between the body and the tattoo as well as on the head. And moving on to the head, I think it's one of the best face sculpts that I've ever seen. I know a lot of times in pictures this statue doesn't come off giving a perfect likeness to Kratos, but when you see this thing in hand, it looks just like Kratos from the video game, and I could really appreciate all the work he put into the face sculpt. You see the intensity of his face. If you've ever played God of War, Kratos is pissed off all the time, and it perfectly shows in this statue. The teeth on this statue, probably some of the best teeth I've ever seen. The glossiness they put on them, and as well as in the eyes, it has the same effect. It's beautifully done. The scarring over his right eye, it looks very well. And my dog in the background over there. Everything I could say about this face is just pure epicness. And then coming to the armor on his arm over here, his shield, just like the boots, it's painted and sculpted very perfect to perfection. A lot of battle damage on there, and it looks amazing, and the color is different from this armor to his boots, so this is a different type of metal than what was used for the boots of Icarus, if we're speaking realistically. Everything about the battle damage all over his clothes, his boots, his armor is done perfectly. I couldn't say anything negative about this statue. Around his hands, tied to the Blades of Chaos, is real chain, metal chains, which is a great addition. And then getting to the Blades of Chaos, the paint on this is one of the best paint parts on the whole statue. Would be the Blades of Chaos. A very gloss paint job done to it, and a lot of blood splatter, as well as all over the body. You see the blood splatter, but I feel the paint job on the blades is my favorite part. The blades have to be my favorite part about the statue if we're going talking about that aspect. If I took the blades off, which I could, I'm going to keep the blades on, but the detailing on the back, the musculature in the back, the wrinkles, everything is done very perfectly. Everything I would say about this statue would be a masterpiece. If you don't have this statue and you want a Kratos statue, buy this statue, because in my opinion there will never be a better statue of Kratos. And this statue to me is along the lines of some of the best statues ever made, if not the best. If you're talking about paint job, if you're talking about sculpt, if you're talking about details, I mean, this thing has it all. It's perfect, and I'm glad to own it. And I think Aaron actually has a few left. Last time I spoke with him, he had some Kratoses left. And you guys better jump on it, because once you get this thing in hand, you will be blown away. So like I said, guys, this is the most amazing statue that I've ever seen. It's my favorite in my collection. Nothing will ever replace it as far as Kratos goes, and I mean, I'm just honored to own it, and I'd like to thank Aaron Ray Perez for creating this masterpiece. The guy works hard. This is, like I said, he hand sculpts his pieces. He hand paints them. I know his wife's been helping him too. Both of them are great artists, and I'd like to thank them. Anybody wants to get this statue, I'd contact Aaron, because if you don't and this thing gets sold out, I mean, you're just out of luck, because I don't see many people selling them. I don't see why anybody would, because like I said, it's probably one of the best, if not the best statue ever created. I'd like you guys to check out my close-ups video that I have coming after this review of this statue, because you need to see the details in this piece. I mean, you need to see them. The craftsmanship is just, it's amazing to me. I'm blown away, and I can't thank Aaron enough for this. It's beautiful, man. This will be a centerpiece in my collection, and I mean, until the days of collecting are over for me, it's just bananas with details, guys. I'll stay tuned for my close-ups video, because it's gonna blow a lot of you guys away. But I think that'll be it for the review for this statue. Like I said, guys, it's a masterpiece, one of the best statues, if not the best. I mean, if you want a Kratos, if you love the games, it's worth its weight in gold, man. This is an amazing piece of art, and I will never be getting rid of it. But like I said, guys, if you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. I plan on putting up uploads at least weekly, if not 2 a week. I just want to thank all the people that gave me kind words on my first review. I was very nervous when I put that up, and I kind of just want to do what I love. I love to watch people's reviews. I love to see people's photos, and I kind of just wanted to share my opinion on some of the pieces I have and some of the pieces I'll be getting. But like I said, anything y'all guys think I could do better, let me know. And I'm proud to be, part of the community as far as doing YouTube reviews. I sit at home, I watch reviews all day. I'm kind of a nerd. But I really appreciate you guys' support. Just like, subscribe, and share the video. And I'd like to thank everyone again. And I'd like to thank Aaron Ray Perez one more time, because this thing is insane, man. That's all I can say is masterpiece, insane, and amazing, because the detail is crazy. I'm gonna quit rambling about it though, man. You guys just watch my close-ups video of this, because it's gonna be epic. I appreciate you guys watching. This is the Elder Collector, and I'm signing out.